I move, to the way I kiss, gonna make your lips, gonna be so crazy, darling. Groove to the rhythm of the night, to the feeling that is right, that's the way I like it.
Hi everyone, it's me Jen from I'm Just Like You, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial for you guys. Something really simple, but I wanted to actually talk through it just because I haven't talked to you guys in a while, I feel like, and it's kind of fun just to, you know, have you go along with the process. So first of all, I'm just gonna actually put up my hair. So while I'm doing my makeup, what I tend to do is kind of push my hair up like this to kind of keep it some volume before I leave the house. Okay, so now everything's out of my face. Let's just get everything out. Alright, so first off, I'm going to actually put on my foundation just because this look that I'm wearing today isn't going to really have any fallouts because it's not like a full-on look. It's just a very simple cut crease. So what I'm going to do is first apply my Magic Lumi L'Oreal Light Infusing Primer. And already I can see that my skin is really brightening and very luminous. So today I'm going to use a drugstore foundation. This is the True Match Super Blendable Makeup, and this is in the color Natural Beige W4. So I'm going to take that onto my buffing brush by Real Techniques, and I'm going to just buff it into the skin. I notice when you buff anything into the skin, the coverage isn't as intense, but if you were to lay the foundation on your skin with like a foundation typical flat brush, then that's going to give you a lot more coverage. So that's just a little something if you wanted to know. So what I like to do is kind of have the foundation on the bottom of my face first so I can see how much I need to blend into the neck, and then I go in a little more intense wherever I need it. You know, I heard that this foundation actually has, like they have it in Australia, and they actually have a pump. Or was it UK? I don't remember, but in another country they have a pump, and I'm like, I'm so jealous. I would love a pump because it's so inconvenient for you to have to pour it out. Alright, so now we have her foundation on. I'm going to go right ahead and just finish off the face. So I'm going to put on my bronzer and everything. So I'm going to be using, let's see. Since I already have my foundation brush, I'm going to go in with the cream bronzer. And this is by Chanel. And it is their Bronze Universal. I'm going to just apply it to the sides of my cheeks. I'm going to just use it to kind of give me some color. I'm not going to really contour. Ooh. So then I probably will contour with a powder in a little bit. So let's move on to concealer. Today's concealer, I'm just going to go in with my Fit Me by Maybelline. And this is in the color Sand Sable. I go a little bit deeper or a little bit bigger of an area when I do my concealer just because I do have freckles on the tops of my cheeks that I do like to cover. And then going in with my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease brush, and I'm going to just blend it out. You have to be a little bit patient. You don't want to just wipe it all over the place because then you're kind of just taking away some of the product. You kind of just want to tap and kind of blend until it kind of just goes seamlessly into the rest of your face. Just like that. And then just to make sure everything is kind of blended, I'm just gonna use my foundation brush and just tap it a little bit on it. So now that we kind of have our cream products, I do like to use a little bit of concealer on the tops of my brows. I find that that kind of helps me see my shape and kind of just highlight it a little bit. So just gonna go over it just a little. This is also a great trick if you haven't been able to go in and get your brows waxed or threaded or whatever that you usually do. It kind of really helps brighten up that area, just like that. And it's gonna help camouflage or hide any of those stray hairs. I'm gonna go in with my favorite powder, which is the Stay Matte by Rimmel. Load up that brush and I'm just gonna tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna go directly on top of my whole eye. Now I'm just gonna go over anywhere that I'm going to be placing any powder. I'm gonna go in with my Ray Morris Ultimate Cheekbone brush. It looks like this. And I'm gonna go in with the Kevyn Aucoin's Sculpting powder. I really like this powder just because it has this grayness to it. And I'm applying it to the tip of the brush. And then I'm gonna just go right in. And then I'm gonna blend it in. See? I love the technique. Alright, next is going to be blush, and I'm really loving this one blush right now. And it is the MAC Mineralized blush in Danity. I really love how it makes my skin look. It's like a very iridescent type of blush. So I'm just going to apply it on the back of my cheeks. This is Soft and Gentle by MAC, and I'm applying it with this brush by Real Techniques, and it is the Duo Fiber Face Brush. I really like it because it's really not dense, and it just applies it on beautifully. Right there, and then on the other side. So after I finish the skin, I really like to give it that finished look where it's kind of dewy. So I go in with Fix Plus. Before you spray the first spray, I feel like it's the scariest moment because you're like, I'm about to do this. Okay. And when I spray it, I don't really spray all the way, like I don't press it all the way down. I kind of just spray it like really lightly so that way I can get the whole face. Alright, so now while your face is drying, I'm going to go in with my brows. I've been trying this new brow product. My little sister, which is my boyfriend's sister, actually recommended it to me, and it's the Shui More Hard formula, in the Hard 9 formula, and it's in the color I think something gray. I don't remember. I don't know. I'll put it in the info box. So it's a harder pencil, so that means it's gonna be harder to put on because you really have to like go at it in order for it to show up. But because of that, it stays on a lot better and it looks very natural. I noticed that it's a hard pencil, but it's actually a very soft finish. So it looks so natural, and I really can see the difference. It looks more youthful in my opinion. It's not so full on. If you're a type of person that really likes full on brows where it looks perfect, then this is probably not the product for you. But if you want more natural looking brows that are softer, definitely check this out. I really like it. I have really full brows already, so for me it's just to kind of fill in those sparse areas. It's very soft. The only bad part is with this pencil there is no spoolie, so I have to use another spoolie. I'm using my Lioeli one. But it's very soft. I really like the finish. For the brows, I'm going to put on some brow gel just to kind of keep everything in place. I like to brush it straight up to make it look more stand out. Make the hair stand out a little bit. Just like that. And this is the Benefit Gimme Brows. So for the eye look, what I like to do is go over my eyelids with a primer. And for this look, I really wanted a primer that's going to be opaque and kind of just even out my lid area. So I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay in Eden. You can also use like a eyeshadow primer with some concealer. It really doesn't matter, but I really think that a blank canvas really helps the cut crease kind of stand out. So I'm just applying it to the lids. And then instead of using my fingers, because I don't want to get my fingers dirty, I'll probably get it all over me. So I'm gonna go over it with this Sigmax brush. And this is in the P82 one. It's the rounded Sigmax brush. Just going all the way to the brows. So I'm going to just use that same brush I used earlier to set my concealer in my face, and I'm just going to go over it. What we're going to do is to go in and use whatever eyeliner that you use. Either it's gel that you usually use or a pencil or anything. I use a liquid. So I'm going to go in and draw a wing liner. That way it's going to give you a really great shape to work from. So after I've made that kind of shape, I'm going to go in and just color in and then I look ahead and see if I like that. I like it, but I think I want it to be a little bit more, less of a flick and more of a wedge look. So I'm going to go and connect. Just like that. That's going to give us a little bit more of a wedgy look. And then what I do advise is for you to kind of look ahead while you're doing it. And it really bothers me when I do a line like this and then there's nothing on the bottom. It kind of makes it look so weird. So what I like to do is just stop right there. I'm gonna go in with my liquid liner on the bottom just to connect it. And then I'm gonna use a smudging kind of flat brush to smudge it out to make it a lot more softer. So now that I have both eyes on, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to prep my lashes just because my lashes look so weird, and I also want to see how much do I need to cut the crease, like where should I cut the crease where I can see it. So I'm just curling my lashes. With my eye shape, it tends to smear very fast. By the way, if you guys like these type of videos where I talk through it, let me know. I would love to keep doing these. I'm gonna go in with my Naked Basics. This is the original one. I'm gonna go in with Naked 2. It's a very nice, cool tone color on the bigger brush, and I'm gonna go right into the crease area. There's nothing to it but just to put on a wash of color so it's easier to blend in a little bit. I'm gonna go in with the black with the smaller taper brush. I'm gonna go right into the tip of it only. And then really slow lightly, I'm gonna use the shape of my eyeliner into the crease. So you see how your eyes kind of swoop downwards? That's why we want to pick it up a little, and we're going to go across. Don't go at the curvature of your crease. We want to go against it. So when your crease goes like this, when we apply the eyeshadow, we want to go kind of straighter, and that way it's going to look a lot better. So now that I have the shape that I kind of want, I'm going to keep blending it, but we're going to go in and make it a little bit more intense in a little bit. Go in with a concealer to kind of clean up the shape with a straight edge type of brush with my concealer. I didn't want like really full on lashes either, because you don't want to cover that crease. The darkest black that I have, which is Corrupt by Makeup Geek, which is this one right here, it's going to be the darkest black ever. So I'm going to pack it onto the brush, tap off the excess, pack it onto the brush again, and keep doing that. That way I don't get any fallout. I'm going to go really softly. And really intensify. Right into the crease. See what a big difference that makes? Oh, so pretty. And towards the inside you can kind of blend it a little. But out here I won't blend it. I really like that dark cut crease. Okay, so now I'm gonna put on the lips. I think I'm gonna go for something really nude-like, cool tone base, but I'm gonna wear a warmer tone on the lip liner. That way it's gonna be a little bit more wearable. This is number 7's in nude lip liner. It's a very old product. It's the Kissable Lip Color by MAC. Really nice nude. And I think this look is done. I hope you guys enjoy this. And if you want to see more tutorials from me where I actually talk it through, please let me know in the comments below. Thumbs up, and of course subscribe to my channel so you can see more. Alright you guys, I hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.